What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Today is Wednesday, July 15th. It is currently 6:46 in the morning, and I'm ready to go work out. Now today, while being Wednesday, is a bit of a special Wednesday. You see, today is July 15th. And why it's a special Wednesday is tomorrow's my birthday. So I'm up earlier than I normally would be. I got up at like 5:30 this morning. Not really by choice, but I want to knock out this workout early today. And I'm starting to train my body to start getting up a little earlier. Now, I've been sleeping till around 6:30 most days, and with the schedule that's about to happen with half marathon training and possibly going back to work at the office soon, I'm gonna have to get my workouts in a little earlier in the morning so I can be at work on time. So I'm starting to train my body to get up a little earlier so that when we actually figure out what our go back to work schedule looks like, even though it won't be for a few months, my body's already trained to get up early to get that workout in. So today is a pure cardio and cardio abs kind of day. I've already taken my 2 scoops of pre-workout. I'm gonna plug in the workout on the computer and put it on the TV. And it's just gonna be, it's pure cardio. I'll get some clips. You guys might have seen pure cardio. I don't remember if you followed the channel for a while. But it's my favorite of the insanity workouts, at least in month 1. So it's like a 9-minute warm-up plus stretching. And then it's 16 minutes of workouts, of non-stop exercise. So it's 16 moves. Each move is 1 minute long. Obviously, take rest when you need them, take breaks if you need them, catch your breath. I'm not even gonna say they progressively get harder, they start off here, then like it's all over the place, but the whole point is you just go, you know, as long as you can during each one of these exercises. Now, I'm pretty good with keeping going with these. Usually it's about halfway through is where I'll have to take my first break. And I try to keep my heart rate under 170 or, you know, like closer to 160 at max. You know, and it's tough. Like, it's just, the harder you go, the tougher it gets. And I mean, that's how cardio is supposed to be, right? You go harder than you did last time. And that's kind of what today's workout is. It's just kind of 16 minutes of go as hard as you can for as long as you can without compromising form and risking injury. Take breaks when you need them, come back in when you're ready, and finish strong. So I'm gonna see where to put the camera to get some clips, and I'm gonna get started with this workout because it's almost 7, and I've been up for like an hour already, and I've wasted time. So damn you, Facebook, for wasting my time. And that's it. Pure cardio. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? So it is July 16th, my birthday. I'm officially 39 today. It is 3:05 p.m. and I'm going to give myself a birthday present. So we are back at All About Ink. Connie got her nose pierced. See? Doesn't look awesome?
Wait.
See? There she goes. And I am treating myself to my next tattoo. This has kind of been like a phrase that I've adopted for a lot of my training lately. And I'm really stoked about it. It's going to be a permanent fixture in my mentality going forward, especially with training. But I'm going to finally get it done in a place that I've been putting off for quite some time. And if I'm lucky, my wife will be here to get a little bit of video. And you guys can watch me cry, because I'm pretty sure it's going to hurt. Cool. You good?
Make you pay. You have to come over here and get to that.
Find a happy place.
No.
Yeah.
There's no happy spot. Just a start.
Find a happy place. Let's see, baby. Nice.
You want to get a shot for the gram real quick?
Yeah.
What's happening, guys? Alright, so it is Friday the 17th. Worked out this morning. Right now it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Everything's done. Post-workout's already done, all that other good stuff. But I wanted to show you guys the finished product. Yesterday you saw some clips of the tattoo shop. I don't think I showed you the whole thing. Yesterday it was kind of red and irritated when I was just got done. It didn't really look all that awesome because it was so red around it. It's fine now, obviously. But if I take this, put this down here. So it's the embrace the suck mantra that I've adapted to over the last year or so. I kind of put it in my head last year training for Ironman, because Ironman training sucked. If you've ever done even a marathon or a half marathon, training for something of that distance for that long of a time is not fun. The end result is fun, but the actual training part sucks. And the reason the training, it was initially I wrote it on my arm during the race. Before the race I wrote it this way. It was in permanent marker. Anytime I needed to, I could look down and see, remind myself what I need to do. Because that day is a long, long day. Hour and a half in the water, 7 hours on, or 6.5 hours on the bike, and you've gone 8 hours literally by yourself in your own space, because you can't talk to anybody, you can't have a conversation, you can't, whatever. You're in a race. And then the marathon, by the time you get to the last 26 miles, you are so physically and mentally exhausted, you have to will yourself to the finish line. And it sucks. You have to embrace everything that sucks about it and keep on going. And that's kind of what I adopted, not only in training, but in life. You guys you have to just take what happens, understand that it's not all awesome. It does suck. Some of it's tough, some of it's annoying, some of it's frustrating, especially now with what we're going through. Gyms are closed, businesses are closed, kids, we're not sure if they're going to school or anything like that. Everything's kind of closing in a cloud of uncertainty, and there's so many different opinions and signs that are pointing to all these different things that happen. And you just got to embrace all this and put it to work. Put that energy to doing something to better yourself. Okay, for me, I'm focusing on the gym. I'm getting my workouts in. I'm focusing on losing weight while I can before I get back into training, and then I'm going to really ramp up my training. Not everybody wants to train like that. It takes mental, a different type of mental stamina, tenacity to work out at home. And I know it sucks, right? It's not easy for me to get up at 5:30 in the morning every day to go in the garage and by myself in my little box do a workout, get my ass kicked in the humidity, in the heat, whatever. It's not easy for me when I want to go out for a run. It's 97 degrees and 80 to 90, 100% humidity. And I got to go 6-7 miles. That's not easy for me. But I do it because I know the end result is going to be worth it. Okay, I do it because every morning when I work out, I post in my accountability groups, and my team looks to me for that little bit of motivation. Oh man, if Rob got up and got it done, I got to get it done too. All right, I do it because sometimes people on my Facebook page that I don't even know, that aren't even on my team, look for my post about, holy shit, that dude got up, he got a tattoo yesterday on the ribs, wasn't exactly nice, definitely couldn't have felt good, but then the next morning he was still in the gym doing that work. Right? I do it to inspire you, to inspire others. And I feel that you guys inspire me, keep me on track, but if I don't do it, there's a chance I might lose somebody. Not like lose like, permanently, but like somebody might not work out that day. Okay? But you gotta adapt this in all sorts of life. Your job, your family. Nothing's ever 100% sunshine and rainbows. Like Rocky said in Rocky Balboa, life's gonna beat you down. You gotta get up. It's not how hard you get hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, right? You gotta embrace that impact, embrace that bullshit, embrace everything, and get the fuck up and do what you gotta do. That's what embrace the suck means to me. That's why I got it on my ribs, right? Not only did that suck, and I had to just suck it up and let it go, and trust me, I'll never get another rib tattoo again unless I'm on drugs. But everything I do, my training, my job, there's gonna be times where I hate it. And you have to embrace that you hate it. Embrace that it sucks. Embrace that it's hard. It's not fun. And plow through that shit and get it done. Okay? So, that's what the Embrace the Suck is all about for me. Hopefully it means something like that to you. And if not, well, it's got to mean something. You got to have a mantra that's going to sit well for you. But if you follow me, that's the mantra that I'm using now. And that's the mantra that's going to carry me to the finish line of my next half marathon, the next marathon, then the Dopey Challenge, and every Ironman I race until I stop. And I don't know when I'm going to stop. I've always said my goal is Ironman Kona. But with the uncertainty of what's going on, there may not be an Ironman Kona. Okay? So, embrace it, don't bitch about it, and just keep moving forward. Tweak your training, figure out what you need to do, and move forward. Embrace it. Embrace it all. Good morning, guys. It is Monday, July 20th, I believe. It's early in the morning. I think it's a little, what time is it, like 7:15, 7:20? 7:30 right now. I just got done with workout number 1. Insanity, pure cardio. I don't know, you guys, there you go. Kicked my ass, still the heart monitor running, 540 calories burned in 40 minutes. But I'm about to do part 2, which is abs. So I wanted to let this run so you guys can see the ab workout that we're doing. It's not fun. My core, apparently according to this, is extremely weak, which as a runner, as an endurance athlete, is kind of a big deal for me because your core is everything. You need a strong core when you're running. You need a strong core as a triathlete, for swimming, for biking, for running. When your core is strong during a run, your body's upright, everything's functioning properly, right? You're stable, right? That's kind of a big key, stability. It's not about speed, it's not about distance, it's about stability when you run. Because if your core is stable, your upper body and everything moves the way it's supposed to. If it's weak, you're gonna hunch, you're gonna lean back, your form's gonna be off, you're gonna exert more energy than you wanna exert, and that's going to kill your run ultimately. As a triathlete, you need your core strong for the pool when you have to maintain that body position. You need it for your bike when you're hunched over in the aerodynamic position, right? And your core is the only thing stabilizing you from staying up for 112 miles, which could be anywhere from 4.5 to 9 hours on the bike. And then of course you need the core strong for running because again, like I just said, it's stability, it's making sure your body posture and everything is in that strong, stable position, and you have to work it. So I need to work my core a little bit more today. It's on the schedule, so I'm not like doing extra work. I said I'd follow the schedule completely. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit play on this one. And that's gonna wrap up this video. So once you see the end of this core workout, that'll be it. That'll be it for the week. And we're gonna start, now this is week 4 of Insanity. That means we have This week, we have 5 weeks left of insanity. Then we move on to Asylum for 4 weeks, for 30 days. Then we move on to Asylum 2 for 28 days, so 4 weeks. So it's gonna be fun. Sunday, I get to retime my mile. So, I'm curious to see after 30 days of not running and just doing insanity, how or if my 1 mile sprint has improved. We'll find out Sunday. What's up, guys? It is Sunday morning, about 7:15 or so, and you saw me take my pre-workout a second ago. I've done my morning shit, and I'm about to do a stretch, and then I'm gonna go for my 1 mile speed test, just 1 mile for time. I wanna see how much I've improved over the last 4 weeks without running. That's right, I haven't run in 4 weeks since the last time I did the 1 mile speed test. And I've just been doing insanity. So I wanna see how well insanity is going to improve my speed over, and right now it's only been 28 days. Like today is literally the last day of week 4. It's supposed to be a rest day, but I said, you know what, I can go run on the rest day because it's only gonna be 7 minutes maybe less. So I'm gonna jump in, do a quick warm up stretch, just because I don't wanna do this one cold. And then I'm gonna do the 1 mile test, and I will get back to you. I'm not gonna record the whole mile this time. I'll record, you know, right before I go run, and then I'll record when I'm done. And I will tell you why you won't see the Garmin results up on the screen at the time of editing this, but let me go ahead and stretch and do that all that first, because it's gonna be a quick morning. So I'll be back in just a minute. All right, we are stretched, we are warmed, we are ready to go. I'm outside. Remember the course. I'm gonna go down that road, hit the stop sign, turn around, come back down here, run around the square, and come back and finish down past that road. When the Garmin data is uploaded, you will see the course, but right now Garmin is down due to a ransomware attack that they got on their systems, and they are currently down. They've been down for like 3 days already. Don't know when they're gonna be back up. I will save the Garmin data on my phone, but until it's uploaded, obviously, you know, it doesn't. If it's not uploaded, it didn't happen. So you guys just have to take my word that it did. I'll try to take a screenshot, or not a screenshot, but a picture of the phone and upload it so that you guys see the end result. But I'm gonna go ahead and run. It's only a mile, right? Let's see what I can do. Oh, fuck. All right. So I just finished. It wasn't what I was expecting, what I was hoping for. Kind of disappointed. So before I get into the time, so basically what I knew happened, and I knew at the turnaround for the first quarter mile that it was going to be a struggle, because I started off too fast. So between the mailbox and the truck that's down there, right, that truck right there, right, I looked down and I was like, holy shit, I went too fast. So I had to slow up a little bit, got to the turnaround point, the quarter mile turnaround point, and I looked down and it said I was currently going over 7 minutes per mile. Like my current pace was 7:03 per mile or something. So I kicked it up a little bit coming back, a little earlier than I wanted to kick it up. I wanted to save more energy for this hill coming here. It's not a big hill, but it's an incline, and when you're running, every incline's a big incline. So I kicked it up like towards the halfway up the hill, and then around the back. And I knew I was watching the clock, and I knew it was gonna be close. I was hoping it wouldn't have been as close as it was. The good news is, I was faster. The bad news is, it was only by 1 second. So I got a 6:52.42 mile, right? So it rounds it down to 6:52 per mile on the Garmin. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see that. But 6:52 per mile after 28 days of doing insanity. It's all right. That was more of my fault than the cardio. So we'll see what happens. I'm not happy with it. I'm not mad, but I was expecting lower. I was expecting a little faster. For this point in the 4-month period, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this. Yes, it's a new PR, and yes, for a bigger dude, you know, running under 7 per mile is phenomenal. But I know I can go faster. Like, I almost want to do it again just to see if there would be a difference. If I slowed down out the gate first, now that I've run my first mile, if I did this a second time, like right now that my heart rate is back down in the 80s, if I started over, if I'd be able to go faster. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do a second one. No. I'm torn. Screw it, I'm gonna do a second one. Alright, so second attempt, and I didn't have it. I knew I didn't have it. Got up to quarter mile, and I was running like a 7:05, 7:03 pace, and my legs just didn't have it. I would have had to average per quarter mile like 140 to hit the goal that I wanted, 140 per quarter mile. I think I turned around, looked down, it was like 156 at the quarter mile mark. So then when I made the turn, my legs just, they're like, yeah, we'll run, but we're not gonna run fast. So it's cool. 5 weeks till we do this again, see what happens. We'll keep on working. You know, I'm gonna run a couple days this next week to see where we're at, but I'm disappointed it was only 1 second, but what are you gonna do, right? So we'll try it again in 5 more weeks and see what happens. Remember, the end goal after this 4-month stretch is going to be as close to a 6-minute mile as possible. So we're gonna go for this 6-minute mile. I still got three months to do this. 94 days to do this. I'm not gonna say it can be done, but I'm gonna do my best to make it happen. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. You know, for a guy my size, running anywhere in the 6s is pretty good. So I'll be all right with that. 6:52 is the new PR per mile. So if you guys like this video, like, subscribe. I'll be back for another video, next week. Peace out.